All right, good to go, guys?
Yep.
Welcome to Talk Birdie to Me with former world number 16 Nick O'Hearn and Tour Pro Mark Allen, live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. And thanks to our great partners, Host Plus, the official retirement partner of Talk Birdie to Me. Driving a BMW is like hitting the perfect shot. Smooth, controlled and powerful. Titleist, the clear number one ball in golf. FootJoy, the number one shoe and glove in golf. Better. When the greats bet, they bet with Better. Ping will help you play your best. And the Golf Clearance Outlet, who beat everyone's prices. Now, here's Nick and Mark.
G'day everybody, welcome to the show. This is a feedback podcast. And Dan, you know, we're in the same shirt. That's unusual.
It is. Oh, it's very similar, yeah.
Who's doing our...
I obviously didn't get the memo.
No, what's going on?
I think my size might be a couple above yours, just quietly. All right, now we talked about the Australian Open being cancelled on day one a while ago on that pod, which was the story you told.
Royal Melbourne.
And we have a message
And Vic.
We had a message from Raymond. I was caddying that day. My player was Marcus Kane.
Marcus Kane.
We were +2 after 13, and if we could avoid catastrophes on the run in, we were looking to be top 5 after round 1.
Easy.
But it wasn't to be. The round was abandoned, the greens were silly, the weather was perfect. It was a very strange combination.
+2 after 13. That is some golf.
That was... I wonder
In those conditions.
We must have been playing... Because I was midfield in the afternoon, and so were you.
Yeah, he must have been
You were
one of
just
the
behind
last
me.
off in the morning.
Maybe
I'd
something
say.
like that, yeah. No, remarkable golf.
Now, message from Brad on the same issue. Brad Dalton. I had just missed qualifying for the Oz Open that week, and I got season tickets as a consolation prize. So I took my wife, and we walked onto the course through the gate beside that green to see 5 to 7 groups on the tee, a hush over the crowd that I had never heard anything like before, and a caddy chasing a ball up the green to try and mark it as it stopped. It was insane. Half an hour later, we're in the car driving home, and I still remember the collective shock with everybody walking back to the car park.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Imagine being a spectator. You go, let's go watch the golf. It's a great day
Perfect
for
day.
it.
You got a great car spot. You didn't have to walk far. You come through the gates and nothing's happening.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God.
It would have been such a surreal day, wouldn't it?
It was crazy.
Now, Nick, a question here from Phillip, which is for you specifically.
Okay.
I've just received a message re the Women's Australian Open that they don't have enough scoring equipment for the volunteers to use. Nick, does this mean there is no telecast of the event on days 1 and 2? Because surely you would need scores coming through after every hole. I know you commentate. Love to hear your thoughts.
Wonder what scoring equipment they're talking about, whether it's just
No, it'd be one of those handheld digital
okay.
things. Maybe they don't have enough for all the groups. I don't know. But I believe it's being telecast all 4 days. I'm not doing it myself that week, but it'll be Thursday to Sunday, as it should, for the Women's Australian Open. Yeah.
It's a big event.
Well, I have the message here that they sent. What they said was this. They said, we're writing to let you know about a change to the score rolls on Thursday, March 12 and Friday, March 13. Due to equipment demand, we are changing the walking scorer positions to static scorer rolls for those 2 days.
So what they'll be is rather than walking with the group, they'll be at the end of it. They'll probably position at the end of each hole behind the green, and they'll have to get the score from the players as they come off, which is always awkward when the player just made a double bogey and
they're chasing you to the next
tee.
tee.
What did you have? It's like 6.
6.
Yeah, looking the
Leave
other
me
way.
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well,
you got to do. The show's got to go on. So
exactly.
Look,
I got a message from McDougal here on the players being a major issue that was brought up by Chambly the other day. He said, guys, the players should absolutely be a major. It's got the strongest field of all the majors. Now, I know we've touched on this, but just another comment from McDougal.
Yes. Well, again,
It has a strong feel, but not,
it does have a strong field. It does have a great...
But it doesn't anymore because of Liv.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
You don't have John Rahm and Cam and, Bryson and those players
That's
anymore.
a good point.
So,
yeah, that's a good point. I still think it probably would have...
Whereas the other majors do.
It has the top 100 in the world, though, where the other majors don't.
No, the Players doesn't.
This Players does.
The Players?
The Players Championship?
Cam's not playing. Well,
No.
Rahm's not playing.
Yeah. Well...
He's top 100 in the world.
Minus some live players.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Yes, minus some live players.
Anyway, okay.
Now, last week you were talking about how it's very rare to see a player concede a hole on the tour, which we did see last week.
Yeah.
Mark has written in and said, Greg Norman versus Mark Calvecchia playoff in the 89 British Open. Calvecchia got unbelievably lucky after a bad drive and got to play from long grass that had been flattened by the crowd and had a birdie putt that he made. Norman, after hitting a monstrous straight drive, ended up in a fairway bunker that was not intended to catch drives.
That was unreachable.
Norman then hit into another bunker, and his third shot went out of bounds. He conceded the playoff and didn't play out.
That's true.
right.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Oh, well, we said it was rare, and that is correct. It is rare.
2 Aussies in that playoff as well. Who was the other one?
Wayne Grady.
There you go.
Royal Troon 1989, and wonderful weather greeted the players for the final day. The leader was Wayne Grady at 12 under par, but it was another Australian, Greg Norman, who made a blistering start with 6 consecutive birdies. He had predicted 63 would be needed to win and very nearly achieved that. He missed by 1, but his 64 was a course record. Meanwhile, American Mark Calvecchia made this astonishing birdie at the 12th, just when it looked as if he would be out of the race. The American continued to close in on the leaders, Norman in the clubhouse and Grady. And after another birdie at the 18th, Calvecchia had caught Norman and was just 1 behind Grady. When Grady dropped a shot at 17, a 3-way playoff ensued over 4 holes for the first time in Open history. Norman birdied the first 2 holes.
He's done it. He's opened with 2 threes. 2 under par, 1 ahead of Calvecchia.
Grady wasn't quite so lucky on the greens, however. He dropped out of the challenge. But Calvecchia, after drawing level with Norman at Troon's 17th, the 3rd hole of the 4-hole playoff, struck the superb second into the 18th. Off the tee, Norman had hit a massive drive and found a bunker he thought he couldn't reach. His chance had now gone. Calvecchia had this birdie to win the title.
And Mark Calvecchia is the Open champion for 1989.
Disappointment for Norman and for Grady. And even Mark Calvecchia can't quite believe he's won the cup.
This is a little quick one here to finish on before we go to the turn. This is from Andrew. Now, Andrew's talking about the predictions you made. 7 predictions.
Yes.
Guaranteed.
He's placed a bet on it with himself. My money is on 0-7, boys.
Oh, okay.
0 and 7.
0-7.
Yeah.
Could be close. Who knows?
Oh,
That's a bit brutal.
He might be right.
Might be right. You never know.
Now, I've got a video from somebody that I'd like you to critique after the turn. And it's a video of somebody, and you were present at the time, Mark.
I was present.
You were there.
Okay.
I'd like some critique on this particular putt technique.
Okay.
All right.
Righto.
Wonder where this
now
is going.
I'm interested.
Looks good, man. Dude. Are we in slow motion, too?
From Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, this is Talk Birdie to Me. We're here for BMW, luxury and comfort for the 19th hole. Host Plus, the official retirement partner of Talk Birdie to Me. The golf clearance outlet, they beat everyone's prices. Ping will help you play your best. And better, ahead of the game. Now for Titleist, the #1 ball in golf, and FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf. Here's Nick and Mark.
Okay, I'm very interested to see this video, Dan.
You were there. Now, you were playing golf, I think this might have been at the weekend, with John Ralph.
No, I played with him last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday.
And Jack Johnson.
And Jack
from the Major Winners podcast.
Yeah, which is an excellent podcast.
It's very good.
Now, Ralphie was doing a putt, made a putt, and he say par. And we'll watch the video in a second. But he's made this comment here. It was a bloody long follow through, and I'm not getting putting lessons from Nick O'Hearn. He doesn't even know if he's left or right-handed.
Is that Ralphie saying that?
That's Ralphie
Oh,
saying
okay.
that.
That's
Well, let's have a look at
funny.
it.
So anyway, so let's have a look at the technique, and I think you guys can give him a bit of an analysis of his technique live on the pod. All right.
Thank you, Doug. Now, I had no idea that this was being filmed. I only knew
Okay.
once the putt went in and he went crazy.
Well, the practice stroke was good. Ooh. Okay.
All right, so what'd you say, Nicholas?
Well, apparently I'm confused, and because
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't
know whether
know.
I'm putting left or right. But yes, he does have a short backswing and a very long follow through, and there's a bit of body movement going on there as well.
Yeah.
So it worked on that one, but I kind of would hate to say with Ralphie, what does he play off?
Plays a 5.
He must be an absolute flusher with that putting stroke.
Well, I'll talk about his golf swing in a second. But
kidding.
of all the AFL media,
Yeah.
and probably the NRL media, just the media type, so not the ex-players, just the media, he would have to have one of the lowest handicaps in Australian sports
See,
media.
that's good.
I would
Yeah.
have thought, or 5
Single
around
figures.
Kingston Heath.
Very
So he's
impressive.
a really handy player.
Yeah.
He's got a very short swing, but what I love about his short swing, he's got a full shoulder turn. So he's
Right.
got the full shoulder turn and a short swing.
I like that.
I love it.
That's what Minwoo and
That's right.
Minji and those players do.
That's
Love
what they work on every day. And
Yep.
that's exactly what I tell Ralphie. But
There you
does
go.
that have any effect? No, he just
No.
wants a longer swing. I'm thinking to
No.
myself, what are you doing, Ralphie? All you'll do is you'll have this big shoulder turn and then your arms will separate to get the long swing. And that's the last thing you want.
it. Don't want that at all.
He's got the big shoulder turn, short arms are in the right spot. He just hits fades, which is, it's not a
Perfect.
bad way to play.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's always talking about changing his swing and trying to, hit draws and get
I-
a longer swing. I'm thinking, just don't touch it.
Don't touch that. Work on the putting stroke. That's
Work
what
on
I
the
would
putting
say.
stroke.
Yeah.
By the way, the short backswing and the long follow through. If I got you in a car, all righty, you're in a car and there's 100 meters, and at the 50-meter mark, I want you to go over the 50-meter mark doing 30 kilometers an hour.
Mhm.
You wouldn't go slow, and then accelerate over the middle to get the 30. You'd creep the 30, then you just hang on the 30 and you cruise over the 50 mark. And that's why what Nick is always saying, to have the matching length follow through and backswing, that's why that works. If you're trying to accelerate, well, it's very hard to get the right speed
Yeah.
consistently. It's
Very
much
tough.
harder.
Yeah.
It's much harder. So that's the thinking behind matching the backswing length to the follow through length.
Kevin has messaged in. Hey guys, texting you from Saigon in Vietnam.
Oh,
Now, recently you read out a message from a golfer who was asking about the best golf course in Vietnam. Nick, you are right. Hoi Ana Shores is a great course. Even the screen golf version is good. The Norman course is Da Nang Golf Club next to Montgomery Links, also pretty good. But don't waste your time playing in the south because there's nothing down there where I live that you would call top shelf. They're too busy, they're expensive. I don't think they've got much value except for maybe the Hill course at Long Tan and Harmony Golf Park, both an hour out of town. Laguna, also very good.
you know what I took out of that? He said even the screen course is very good. Now, if you don't know, South Korea is the capital, the world centre of screen golf. And they have these amazing setups to where you actually hit a shot into the screen and then the screen comes up, you walk through to the putting area and there is a red laser if you're the red person and a blue laser and a green laser and you go and place your ball and then
Incredible.
you actually play out. So they've got those sorts of facilities over there.
Hi, I'm Eric, and this is Adventures in Golf. And for this episode, we travel to a country that has more golfers per capita than any other country in the world. And of those, a majority of them choose to play golf inside rather than outside. Well, I came to find out why, but I'm already feeling like I have an idea. Nothing like hitting a shot on a driving range in Switzerland at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday in Korea.
It's a whole different world, obviously, over there. But yeah, it's really interesting to hear him say even the screen version is fantastic.
Nick, what do you think of Kevin's analysis of Vietnam courses?
Yeah, I think he's about spot on there. I haven't played the Norman one in Da Nang. That's the one I have missed.
Yeah.
Well, Hoiana Shores was my favourite. There's Barnard Hills is a great facility, and then the one what did you say, Lane Cove, I think, or Laguna?
Laguna, Harmony
Yeah.
Golf Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all very good.
They're all pretty, aren't they? They're very pretty golf
Yeah,
courses.
they all look fantastic, very well manicured, as you would
As you
imagine.
expect.
So it's just quite warm up there, I will say that.
Hot.
So,
This one from Rob. Rob has said, Marco, I like how you are prepared to back yourself on the podcast. That's what I like. Some people agree with you, some disagree with you, but at least with all your experience over the years, you want golf to progress and thrive for the next generation. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, Rob.
that's what we love about Mark.
Thanks, Rob.
Rob's a fan of Marco. Now, we're going to finish on a disappointing note, but a positive outcome, hopefully. No, it's not about you guys. Not about you guys. This is from Brenton from the Woodburn Evans Head Golf Club, Woodburn Evans Head Golf Club in New South Wales. That's about an hour south of Ballina, up in central North New South Wales, on the coast, near the coast. We're a volunteer-run club and recently had 16 of our golf carts stolen.
No way.
We relied on those carts for income. We have insurance, but as you know, that doesn't happen overnight. So we planned a day to raise some money and get some positivity back into the club as well. It's on Sunday, March 15. Live music, there's food and drink stalls, there's prizes, and a 4-person Ambrose shotgun start comp from 8 a.m. Details on our Facebook page. We'll put that in the show notes, a link to it. And it's hopefully
great.
we get a lot of people come down there and help raise some money for the club.
Oh, that's great.
I hate hearing that stuff, don't you?
Nah, rotten buggers stealing 16 carts. What the hell are they doing?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I thought where you were going, I thought someone might have done burnouts on 16 greens and destroyed the greens, which I don't think there's anything lower than these kids get their motorbike on the golf course and start doing donut after donut. That's as low as it gets.
Yeah, that is pretty average. Now, before we go, I have to say I'm very excited about our next guest who we're hosting for Host Plus. You want to reveal it?
Well, he's probably got the best coaching stable in the world of golf. Hannah Green, Minjee Lee, Micheluzzi's just jumped in. Who am I missing?
Yuka Saso.
Yuka Sase,
And the best thing?
Minwoo Lee.
Minwoo Lee.
Yeah.
Best thing? He's West Australian.
I knew you'd say that. Now look out for Richie Smith. We'll be hosting for Host Plus. Richie Smith, probably the
Next couple of days.
#1 golf coach in the world.
Yes.
You look at who's in that stable.
All right, boys. Have a good week.
Thanks, bud.
Talk Birdie to Me with Nick O'Hearn and Mark Allen. Live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. Titleist, the #1 ball in golf. FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf. The Golf Clearance Outlet, they beat everyone's prices. BMW, luxury and comfort for the 19th hole. Better, ahead of the game. Ping will help you play your best. And Host Plus, they can help you drive your retirement further. Now that's a plus. Issued by Host Plus Pty Limited. This is general advice. Consider the PDS and TMD on our website before deciding. Wherever you listen or watch, we'd love you to subscribe and share the pod with a friend. Talk Birdie to Me's executive producer is Dan Bradley at Kaizen Media. Sound design by Daryl Misson at loudzebra.com. And now from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, that's been Talk Birdie to Me.